welcome back to more A Link to the Past. This is the final episode, sort of. We're going to be concluding the main story in this one. But after this one, I am going to be doing some of the things that are exclusive to the Game Boy Advance version of this game. Like the Palace of the Four Swords and the side quest for the riddles. Those were Lionels, by the way. They do like mountainous areas in Zelda games. Good old Lionels. But here is Ganon's castle already. Link, we are going to break the barrier of Ganon's tower. Very dramatic. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Ganon's Tower, the final level of the game, and my god, is it a doozy. This place is absolutely huge. The rooms are packed with enemies. It's very, very brutal. Took me a lot of practice to be able to hopefully get this done right without embarrassing myself too much. But there are just so many rooms here, little tricks that you have to do. It's tough, not gonna lie. It's reminiscent of the Legend of Zelda, the first Zelda game. If you remember Ganon's castle in that game, that was crazy difficult too. Almost out of proportion with the other dungeons in that game. This room, you just have to be very careful, because those little things, obviously every time you slice your sword, they shoot out energy beams, so just be very careful. Only use your sword when you have to, and make sure you're out of the way, or that you have your mirror shield ready. Not too bad so far. Again, a lot of the rooms that I'm going to be going to are not necessary for the completion of the dungeon, but I am showing everything, of course. So this room kind of sucks. There's really not a good way to avoid damage here unless you use the magic cape, which honestly I don't feel like doing, so I'm probably just going to take some damage here to get the map. I guess I don't know, I guess I could have run to the bottom right corner. Too late for that. Alright, so here I'm going to have to use a little trick with the bomb in order to do this appropriately. I'm just going to leave the bomb there and wait for it to explode so I can continue on down. So that way the little red blocks are not active. And as you can see, you can use the bombs effectively to time how the blocks go up or down. So it requires you to be a little bit more creative this time around instead of just hitting them. Lots of interesting little tips and tricks for this final dungeon. We wouldn't have it any other way, right? This place is a bit of a mess. It's a maze. I'm going to be taking you to some rooms that, again, are unnecessary, but as long as you know which portals lead where, it should be fine. So this room here is just going to lead to some fairies. No, it's some chests, I believe. Yeah, a bunch of chests. Unnecessary, but here we are. Okay, moving on. Let me keep zooming around here. Very good, very good. Better to deal with those guys from a distance when there are so many holes on the ground like that. One wrong bump and you could go flying. Don't want that, not at all. No, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and come to the beginning here. I was just wanting to show you guys the rest of that room there. But I'm gonna tackle this right side now. Wacky little blade traps. Not much there on the left. Just kind of showing that that's one of the previous areas. Activate that switch so I can move on. And I really don't want to get hit by that bunny beam. Oh my god, I got hit by the bunny beam. Dang it. So I don't recommend swinging your sword to avoid the tiles here because of the little machines that shoot out the beams. So I just kind of move up and down until all the tiles are gone. I find it pretty efficient. But as always, the main thing with these tile rooms is just lots of patience. Lots of patience. Don't get caught by the wall master. For the love of God, don't get caught by the wall master. That's no good. No fun for anyone. Alright. Some good old Gibdos. Because why not? Just showing off that room, nothing in there. Let me go ahead and light up all these torches here. Very good. And check this out. So, if you actually use the blocks and then you use the wand again, they shoot out a little energy beam. I don't think I've ever mentioned that before. So, use it, throw it, use the wand again, and there it goes. Little beams in every direction. It's kind of fun. Just an extra little way you can use that. Alright, let me keep making my way through here. You gotta be careful on where you step here. One wrong move, you could go falling down to your death. This room's kinda lame. So I'm just gonna use my magic cape and go through the whole thing. I don't have the patience to systematically kind of go through there and not try to get hit. Sometimes, you know, you got the magic cape, just use it. It's good for you. Yeah. Look at that, so sneaky. Finding a little floor tile behind the statue. So, lighting the lantern up here, you get a little bit of a floor that you can navigate through. The floor is always there, but it just allows you to see it. And you kind of shoot some sword beams ahead, that way I can kind of clear the path. And you see an enemy floating there to the right, that's your hint that there's some more invisible flooring there. My god, I almost fell off there. That would have been very sad. So I know where the floor is, but for the sake of completeness, I do want to show you how you would kind of do this. And you would do it with the fire rod. And lighting that up. So there it is, not too bad. Gotta be careful with that guy. He could send me flying off. So it's always better to deal with him from a distance. go ahead and blow up the floor here, but also take these arrows and let's go down. So this may look familiar. It's like the Armos Knight, first boss we fought. And he's gonna be a joke with these silver arrows. 1 arrow each, my friends. 1 arrow each. Plus you also have to deal with the slippery ice here, but that's alright, not a big deal. Got my big key, I'm replenished on everything. Everything's looking really good. Still got a lot of dungeon left though. Don't be fooled. There's a long way to go yet. Little secret room here. Nothing too exciting, just some fairies. Let's keep moving up. And grab the item. This is the red mail, and now, compared to the original tunic, I'm only taking 1/4 damage. Compared to the one I had previously, I'm taking about half damage, so now I'm very beefy. My defense is excellent. Almost ready for a battle with Ganon. Just gotta complete the dungeon. This room is very problematic. But, as long as you're patient, you should be fine. In general. Gotta deal with these Goria here. A little red one. Bring this out. So funny, man. Every time he's pulling the statue, his animation just cracks me up. So I can use the statue to block off the blade trap on the right side. Or do that. I have no idea what's going on, but that looks glitchy. It's not supposed to do that, I don't think. I was trying to trap it on that right side so I could have this left side clear to myself. But that works too, I guess. Okay, let me get rid of these. These BMO statues, man, they're like snipers. They get me every time. It's ridiculous. Alright, another multi-level room here. My god. How are you even supposed to do that without getting hit? I don't know. Magic cape, maybe? Now I need to go back up and go to that door I just unlocked. Can I go through without getting hit? Nope. Too hard, man. Too hard. Not a big deal, though. Gotta be patient here. Now check this out. Pegasus boots on the block to jump this. How tricky is that? Super tricky. For a secret room here. Some fairies. So, not necessary, but I just found it pretty interesting that they expected you to kind of figure that one out. This room is not too bad. We're getting close. Maybe not. We still got a lot of dungeon. But I'm doing well. All that practice has paid off. You can see every room is just filled with enemies. It can get very difficult. I certainly don't recommend trying this until you've gotten at least a lot of the upgrades in the game. A lot of the optional upgrades, like the improved sword, the red mail, all those extra heart containers. It's all very helpful. A lot of these rooms feel the same. Trying to avoid that little fireball that's stalking me. Oh my god, the Beamos! Every time they hit me like crazy. Oh man, look at all these hearts I'm losing. My goodness. No, you silly rabbit beam. Needed that fairy. So here's another Lamolus. Oh my god, that timing. I hit all of them. I got hit myself, but that's okay. With the golden sword, you will see that they are a lot faster. Although I did kill the original one with the ice rod, which was even faster, I believe. Alright, everything is filled up here. I'm doing well. So the whiz robes, I hate them. They're so bad. But if you use the ether spell, not only will it reveal the floor to you, but it will also get rid of all those whiz robes, which I approve. The Renaissance Gaming stamp of approval for getting rid of whiz robes. Always hate those. And this room sucks because, you know what the problem is with whiz robes? They never just put whiz robes in a room. They always put them in a room where you have to kill all of them in order to proceed. You can never just avoid the whiz robes. You have to fight them. It's so annoying. Oh my god. But we're done with them for now. Lots of enemies here, but you can knock them off. Okay, so before I start doing everything, let me clear up all the torches from the skulls. And now I can light them. Let me start with the one up there. This one, that one, and finally that one. Very good. Oh my god! Oh man, my heart almost stopped there. I almost went flying off the edge. Sometimes I get a little eager with the Pegasus boots. Gotta move quickly here so the floor doesn't fall from under me. Grab this chest and then I'll continue through that locked door. Good timing there to hit that wall right in the middle. Okay. And here we got Moldorm, and look at this. Well, I tried, but one spin slash will actually kill it. Which is very cool. Just shows you how powerful the golden sword is. Did fall down on purpose, obviously. Come on, guys. Do you not trust me? When have I ever fallen down not on purpose? Can't believe some of you doubted me. Just kind of showing off this room. It's kind of interesting. It's probably one of the largest dungeon rooms I've seen, but that's the only reason why I went down there. Again, showing all the rooms in the game. Oh, really? I did a spin slash and it didn't kill it. I guess it's not one spin slash. I stand corrected. It's one spin slash and a sword strike. Works for me. Alright, we're getting pretty close now, believe it or not. Alright, hope you guys are ready.
Ho ho ho, it's great that you could come all the way here, Link, and while I'm very happy to see you again, you better believe me that we will not have a third meeting. Prepare to meet your doom.
So the same principle applies. You gotta reflect his own attacks back to him. Silly Ganon. And he's got two fake ones and the real one. You can see that the real one is certainly much more saturated, both in his color and in his shadow. So it's really not too hard to pick him apart from the others. Pretty easy fight, I'm gonna be honest with you. This one's not bad at all. And looks like Ganon has come out. And I'm gonna chase him. There he goes. Mr. Ganon. Creating a hole through the center of the pyramid. And Link shall follow.
I never imagined a boy like you could give me so much trouble. It's unbelievable that you defeated my alter ego Ganon twice, but I will never give you the Triforce. I will destroy you and make my wish to conquer both light and dark worlds come true without delay.
So this fight can be chaotic, but mainly I'm just trying to hit him with my sword as much as I can during this initial phase and avoid his trident. Really not too bad so far. Now, the problem are these little fireballs. They can be hard to avoid, especially when they're coming back in. But with enough practice, you'll play as good as me one day, kids. Yeah, when they're going out, it's easy, but when they're coming back in towards you, the timing has to be nearly flawless. Making good progress, though. Again, just kind of chasing him down with my sword here, avoiding his attacks.
You're doing well, lad, but can you break through the secret technique of darkness? On guard!
So now he'll kind of put out the fire here, and you can light the torches, and he'll kind of turn into stone. Once you hit him with the sword, and then you smack him with the silver arrow, which is the secret recipe, of course, for defeating Ganon. And just basically rinse and repeat here. Light the torches. Hit him with the sword. Silver arrow. That's really it. Rinse and repeat. And he is down. That's it, guys. The final boss of the game. Defeated. Link stands triumphant. And up we go. Welcome, Link. I am the essence of the Triforce. The Triforce will grant the wishes in the heart and mind of the person who touches it. If the person with a good heart touches it, it will be his wishes come true. If an evil-hearted person touches it, it grants his evil wishes. The stronger the wish, the more powerful the Triforce's expression of that wish. Ganon's wish was to conquer the world. That wish changed the Golden Land into the Dark World. After building up his power, Ganon planned to go on the Light World to fulfill his wish. But now that Ganon has been destroyed, his Dark World will surely vanish. The Triforce is waiting for a new master. Its golden power is in your hands. Now touch it and think of the wish in your heart. And that's it, guys. That is A Link to the Past. Do hope you enjoyed the playthrough. Now, don't forget, I am going to be doing some of the events that are exclusive to the Game Boy Advance version of the game, so there will probably be another couple of episodes after this one. So I'll see you then, but in the meantime, do enjoy the credits. Thanks again for watching.